Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Good morning, Anubis. How are we doing? Let's see what we get today. I didn't check charts yesterday at all. Good morning, Cipher. Pursue Josh. Good morning, boys. As said, I didn't trade yesterday. All I saw is that New York was a bit of a mess. Um, right. And then that's it. I didn't check charts for the week yet so far. So let's see. Good morning, Salsel, Raymond, Transcalps. Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome. Okay, checking the 1 hour. What I'm saying, the daily chart. Um, we are trading C3 daily, daily C3 right here. 1, 2, 3. We inverse this fair value gap that we had on the daily, a really small one, but we did inverse that one. So I guess I'm gonna take that as a bearish scenario on the daily. Hourly, 4 hour. We just took that low. Not too sure if this is just a pullback to continue going higher because continuation out of this move, or if it's just a point where we reverse and continue lower. That's the spot I'm in. Like I'm quite confused about the higher time frame a little bit. Good morning, by the way, MVP. Do you think about the 4 hour candle two in progress? I trade 4 hour, 15-minute learning it. Uh, that's the thing. I mean, usually I like to form my bias from the daily, like a top-down analysis. Um, I hate when I have this that I have a daily bearish scenario, and then, for example, the session that I'm gonna be trading, it's forming something to the opposite, like this C2. Of course, I'm not that experienced when it comes to trading the 4 hour to 15 minutes or trading the 15 minute because again, like I like to trade the 15, for example, 15 minute, 1 minute because the 15-minute swing formations happen way quicker, you know? So you're not that exposed to like a longer move or a higher time frame candle like the 4 hour. Um, I'm not saying this cannot push. I would just say that maybe trading the C2s on the 4 hour, 15 minute, it would be better if it's possible to just wait and trade more towards the C3 rather the first part of the C2. Look at the 1 minute. Oh yeah, it's forming short. We swept this. Boom. Let me just activate this. 306. We went higher. Good morning, Pendo. Solaris, good morning. Mm-mm. And the 1 hour? Let me check the 1 hour. Where are we? We also swept previous hour. No, we didn't. We swept previous hourly low. I hate this when we have this, like the 4 hour and the 1 hour thing like this. The only thing I don't like, or oh, we do have a 15-minute fair value. Yeah, we have a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Maybe it's not that bad of idea taking this short. The thing is on the daily. Oh, yes, we still can go for this low right here, and yes. Like it would be crazy if we wanted to go like higher on the daily. And I think only as we didn't sweep Thursday 6 low. I mean, we're really close to it, but I would expect it to be gone. Otherwise, I wouldn't trust that much the move higher. Same as in Q, like we actually didn't sweep the actual low of the August 13 low. Morning band, short. Oh, maybe I can get on the 5 minute here, or try to get into this push higher. Change something like this. I'll place the limit here. Limit for value right here. It tap into a 15-minute gap, right? It's with it. Bum, bum. Let's see if I get the field here or not. I'm short against 15-minute foolish verbal gap. I am. Yeah, it has been crazy for the last for the time being. It has been crazy. Am I in that short? I'm waiting if I get filled here. So no, not in yet. Waiting to get filled. If I get filled. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get filled. I mean, if I'm not taking a loss, it's okay with me. So I prefer to get a win. Why not targeting the low 28? I usually go for 2R, but yeah, like it makes sense to go for this low. It's just that I always look for 2R. Sometimes, man, like sometimes I do take trades on the 15 or 30 seconds. Like it's not something that I do like too much, but sometimes I still do it. Well, price action right here. I have to go back to work. Wish I could stay. Are you on any Discord where I can see your charts? See you tomorrow. Take care, brother. Um, you can join Profit Compare Discord. I can. I'm around. Like you can find me around there. If not, like just follow me on X, Juno Trading. You can see. You can find the socials in the stream description. But I post a lot of charts there. Also on Instagram. Mm-mm. 6 minutes for this 15 minute to close. Yeah, the way this candle closes is going to be crucial, I think. Morning, Jasper. Damn, sad that I didn't get filled. And I'm losing faith that I'm going to get filled in this. Oh, maybe I can use the 5 minute break here, even though it's not what I really wanted to do. Um, maybe something like this, this, then go for it to wire. Maybe pretty much the same. Oh, did it close? Oh, we didn't close yet the 50 minute. We have 3 more minutes. Good morning, Rabbit Bullet. Dun, dun. Uh, 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 uh. Let's see after the closure of this 50 minute if I want to get into this trade or not. Hmm. Well, massive drop. And why I couldn't get filled in this push higher again. Hmm. Am I in? No. I couldn't get in. I had my limit here and I missed this entry and I didn't get filled on this push. I'm just gonna wait for uh so the 50 minute perfect, this 50 minute close good. I'm gonna set a limit here on the 5 minute, just in case we bounce higher, just get into the 5 minute. I mean, the breaker on the 5 minutes, it's not the best, but I'm gonna set the limits here. 240. I mean, yeah, we could argue if it's the 240 or the 250. I prefer the 240, or even using the combination of two, like using like 240 and then the high of the 250, maybe for something. But yeah, yep. The full candle. I'm taking the full candle. Wow, no trading back into a breaker. Like I could be in this trade from earlier because we got a closure here at 320. We got the closure right below the 5 minute breaker, and then the 325 just got an entry and moved lower. I just didn't think it would go the way lower that quick. So yeah, it did 2 hour already. And I'm happy for for anyone that was in shorts like Ben, and I think Beza was also short already into the short. So GG guys for it. I just hesitated too much, and then I couldn't get into a trade when I really wanted to get in. They're gonna wait for 4 a.m. maybe and see if we form a 15-minute gap on the 15-minute, trade higher, having the 15-minute gap continue lower into the into the low. Still possible. That was a beautiful drop. Like the way it is moving, really clean. And now for me, it's just waiting for a move higher, pull back higher, and see if I can get a continuation short. Much, not much I can do. Wow, what a 1 minute candle. How is it as looking? I want to see. Yes, here. I mean, they look completely different. Where's your TP then? Like right at the low or yeah, this 1 minute is just weird. Good morning, Luis. So we have how long for this minute? 5 minutes. 5 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. To be honest, I wouldn't dislike if we just hold this area here on the 50 minute and then no 15. We tap into the 15-minute gap and we continue lower. I wouldn't mind that. Yes. Bum, bum. It's a matter of time and waiting right now. Good morning, Softo. How you doing? How was the vacations and the trip and everything? I'm glad it was cool. Do you limit yourself to a set amount of stress per day? I try to. I don't have like a super hard rule about it because it really depends on the risk. if I'm going like normal risk, uh, I usually just don't go for more than two. If I'm risking less, like imagine I divide my risk by two, it's not that I let myself trade double the amount of times, but also I'm a little bit more loose if I want to, instead of taking two trades, just give it another try on a third one if something presentable shows up. Um, but yeah, like I do limit my trading frequency throughout the day. And I try to control myself about it. Like if I wanna take two trades and I take a losing trade during London session, and I know I'm gonna be like I want to be trading New York, I just save that last shot that I have for the day for New York. Like I'm aware of that, so I try to follow that too. Good morning, Nate. Yeah, here the 15 minute it's looking like bearish. We just completely like this 1 minute push higher. Sorry, completely gone. Not like it is sad because we are moving away from the 15 minute gap. Yeah, and I wanted to see this move happen again with the opening of the new 15 minute. So now that we opened the new 15 minute, like what I wanted to see is a trade higher, like trade into the 15 minute bearish gap and then continue going lower. Then, yeah, I think Slovenia is like not like when you think about traveling is like one of the places, at least for myself, that I don't think right away about like going into, you know. So maybe it would be something cool to explore. Yeah. Let's see here the 15. If we manage to push higher into the 15 minute gap, 15 minute high like this and continue going lower. Mark out these lows over here. I think they're interesting just in case we push higher and I get to short it. A plan for me would be to decide from C2 leaving the equal below and hard my back to the breaker, giving you a thumbs up to word. Not a bad plan. Yeah, I guess we could form both ideas, like the same idea on both ways, like taking the lows, then moving higher and see if New York keeps going higher, or leaving the liquidity, like creating liquidity for New York, moving away from it, and then New York being the one that takes it. Yep. Let's see, I just want to see the reaction from the 15-minute gap and see what we do right there. I mean, I wouldn't mind for AM open moving towards the 15-minute gap and then moving lower. Nah, we just move lower from here. Tap into. That's some weird 1 minute candles, not high. We're stalling a bit here. I guess it's normal because of 4 a.m. We just swipe the low here. Oh, it's so sad that I couldn't get anything out of this short. Okay, how long for the 4 hour to open? We 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 5 minutes. See. I have no idea. I hate Chartaway. That's a platform. Like it's a trading platform. I hate it. Like I just cannot, for the sake of me, I cannot trade it. Like trade on it. Ah, 2 minutes for 4 a.m. That seems like we want to continue going lower. So right now, the way that we are closing, we are really far away. Like we are far away from the 15-minute gap that I was aiming. We're gonna create a new one here. Create a new one. That's 4 a.m. Let's see what 4 a.m. does. Probably the only like window after 3 a.m. that I would like to get involved with if something shows up. And we are dying out of 4 a.m. We took the low, we took previous day low. I don't know if that would be a sign for London's done. Yeah, probably London's more than done. I guess the short was the play here. Like the short from here was the right play to take. Just couldn't. And then we went for the low. I mean, it was a bit of a move. I'm not gonna lie. I it's not that I didn't list like that I didn't like the session at all. I think it was decent. It was a good one. I'm gonna wait and see a reaction from here, from this low, like just to see how it looks like. Not seeing much of a reaction here as I wanted. Just want to wait a 4 minutes just to see something here, but Um, and we're just dying. Okay, boys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it for me for London session. A great read on the short move here, following the daily bias. Sad that I couldn't get into a trade myself. I know some of you caught it, so I'm happy for that. Um, that's really cool. Bias for the daily, like, still remain bearish. To be honest, it's not looking good. I don't really like the daily chart that much, so I wouldn't trust too much. I move higher on from the daily chart, but let's see. Um, yeah, decent session. I'd say decent session. Not the best, but not the worst. Could have been better if I got a win. Appreciate every one of you for tuning in into the streams. Sorry I couldn't make it yesterday, but Leo took care of the London session, so we're good. I'm gonna be streaming the rest of the week, same time as always. So we're gonna see each other the rest of the week. Stay safe there in New York. Um, Yesterday was a bit of a mess. Today, let's see what we have. Yeah. Thank you so much for being into the stream. We're gonna see each other tomorrow, same time for a London session. Peace.